Yes, God, yes. um, Funny title. Good, very good movie. A satire, I guess. An ironical take on religious excesses. Um, Again, that's how I see it. I'm sure there would be other angles. Well received. It's in the green. Has an average rating from the critics that is positive. I think it's 70 something, 1 8. And it, it comes at a good time as a comedy during a pandemic, and it's also interesting because we have now a large, I hope diminishing group of people, evangelicals, that vote for a man who has nothing to do with faith. As comedians at late night shows say, he's probably yesterday or the day before yesterday, Seth Meyers, I think, said this joke. Probably uses the Bible to hide his Playboy collection or something. Uh, we know that attempt at a stunt with the Bible, but he was keeping it the other way around or something. A liar, married a few times, cheater, 2 Corinthians. So he has nothing to do with the Bible, but they voted for him. So people that say one thing and do another, and that's what's happening in the movie. So we have this girl, heroine, very interesting. I don't remember the name of the actress, alas. New, upcoming, promising, of course. But the heroine is in her teens and she's discovering sexuality. But the problem is she's surrounded by bigots, by people who say one thing or do another. For instance, a preacher, a very tall actor who has been successful in VIP. So the preacher is insisting on exaggerated rules on the one hand, but then on the other, she happens to see him as she's throwing some garbage. She's being punished from some minor infringement of a rule. She has the phone with her when she was told not to keep it on the premises of this camp. And for that, vezi mă ce face acolo, îmi distruge. Dă-te jos. He's beginning to destroy the net, and that's not good. So for that, she has to clean around, and while she's cleaning, throwing some garbage, she has the chance to see the preacher accessing on the internet pornography and masturbating, just as he had said in one of his sermons. And this is very wrong. Sex as approved by God is only between man and woman, and only as long as they're married. And there is a specific question: what about masturbation? No, is it resulting in children? And it has to result in, purpose has to be the procreation, conception of children. And so he said masturbation is wrong, but he's doing it. Well, okay, we're all humans, and preachers can err, but then don't be such a louse about it. Don't be. I mean, you're so inflexible, so strict with others, and then you're very lax with yourself. Well, that's again a human thing. There's another, the woman who had the problem and told on her and made punishment necessary. A woman at the camp who has sex again, now we have to think Clinton, and it depends on what your definition of is and sex. And well, she's giving a blowjob on the edge of the forest to a guy. So again, I mean, I'm not letting you have a phone on the premises and I make a big fuss about it, but then I give a blowjob right around the corner. That's exaggerated. So there's this very admirable point that the film makes. I mean, there'll be many that ask from others so much and from themselves so little, and they're so tolerant with their mistakes, but not with others, of course. That's an important point. Then the religious zealots. We also have so many cases we've had and we have in America of people who pretend to be defenders of God, of religion, but then we see that, and they have at the very top the idiot that will run again in November and has recently attacked Joe Biden, who is known as a Catholic, a devout Catholic, on the question of religion. I mean, that's just insane. But again, this is a comedy where you see and funny, amusing, because the girl is the actress is good, the script is also excellent, and it all works out. I mean, very good, special entertainment.